So recently, one of the best controller players in the pro scene, Verhulst, he made a really drastic change recently, aka the 4-3 God, aka the ALGS winner. He recently changed his sensitivity from 4-3 Classic to 4-3 Linear. And as you know, majority of the pros on this game use 4-3 Classic. Majority of controller players in general use, that sensitivity or something similar to that. And this man finally changed to linear. So with that being said, y'all know I had to get on the sensitivity myself to try it. So we're gonna switch to it right now. I'm gonna hop in the range real quick and then we're gonna get some games in.
Confidently say that 4-3 linear small dead zone is the easiest and most consistent sense to use in a game right now.
All right, so we're in the range with it right now. So I'm on 4-3 linear small dead zone. That's what Verhulst is using right now. And before I get into that, I know Imperial Hall, he switched to controller not too long ago, and he plays on no dead zone. So the thing about no dead zone, you do get drift, but you get way more control over your stick. I'm barely moving my stick right now, and I have complete control over it. So this is a good and a bad thing, because aiming in general, especially hip fire, sometimes it feels like a bit, how do I say it, uncontrollable, because your stick is just that sensitive. But at the same time, you get more control, and I feel like it's easier to track and like do micro adjustments and stuff. Even like long range, it's easier to control. As y'all can see, like I can still beam, kinda. Versus the small dead zone, you don't get drift, so that's a good thing. The sensitivity, it feels a lot more like sturdy, but I have to move my thumb like slightly more to, make my camera move or whatever. So in my opinion, making micro adjustments is gonna be like a little bit more difficult. But at the end of the day, like whenever you get used to it, like it's not really gonna be a big deal. Since I'm used to playing like max sends, low dead zone, this is gonna be easy for me regardless, going from a really high sensitivity to a low one or whatever. But other than that, the sensitivity doesn't feel that bad, gets the job done. I feel like it makes linear a lot better, because that's the bad thing about linear. It's so sensitive to the point where like sometimes you just can't aim at like medium and long range unless you are like locked in and snorting G fuel. Then like you really have to concentrate on hitting shots, versus like classic, you don't really have to think about it too much. But pairing linear with like the small dead zone, it makes linear a lot more sturdy, so kind of makes it easier. And in my opinion, I feel like when you go low dead zone, you lose aim assist, even though that doesn't make sense. But through my experience, I feel like that's the case. Even though if you play like classic no dead zone, it doesn't really matter, because the classic response curve is so high to the point where like it doesn't even matter. But like if you're playing linear with like no dead zone, like I feel like you do lose a little bit of aim assist, but it's good at the same time because you gain more control. So that's like the trade-off there. So I'm about to hop in the game right now, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. Like, brother, what are you on?
Why is there a massive?
The whole squad fell for me. Setting up shop. Extract an enemy shield. Mama's got you now. Appointed. Taking fire. An enemy shield. I saw you staring. You needed some help cooling off. Recharging shield. Recharging shields. Enemy shield. Healing. Recharging my shields.
The way he's sticking it. Oh my god, you're so bad, buddy.
Enemy shield. All squad down. And they begin. Recharging my shields. Ooh, a whole squad fell.
Bro, these dudes have been fighting for like 30 seconds. Not one knock, bro. Is this a bot? That'd be... It's gotta
Fuck
be.
it, man. Solidify it.
Shattered an enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Enemy kill. Cracked an enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Whole squad down.
Instruction?
Well,
Well, I just see that.
Jump drive in position.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys. I am dozing off. I'm finna holla at y'all.
alright.
Shooting at me.
Alright, gang. I'll catch you.
Cracked an enemy shield.
Dude, I'm getting
Recharging
so
my
many
shields.
stuff right now.
I'm a definitely need to lock in. Idiots, dude. Idiots. Hey, you don't need movement when you have 4-3, literally. You literally don't need movement.
4-3?
Yeah.
Taking fire. Enemy shield. Recharging shields. I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies. Shattered an enemy shield. Enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields. Whole squad down. Freshening up with the Phoenix kit.
Don't get it, follow.
Freest 4K of my life.
Did you just give a 4K?
About to. Got like 3,300. What the hell, bro?
Recharging my shields.
Like, that's just good fucking analysis.
I'm already in the next ring. More time to gather supplies. Recharging shields. An enemy shield. Recharging shields.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
I've got 45 seconds. I could probably grab a few more things. Cracked an enemy shield. Cracked an enemy shield. Just me and that was the champion? Oh, well, weren't they adorable? Ten seconds to get to the ring. An enemy shield. An enemy shield.
Warning. Ring closing.
Grenade, move! Recharging my shields. Recharging my shields. Shattered an enemy shield. I've got 45 seconds. I could probably. Grenade, move! Recharging my shields.
4-3 is just too good.
Only 30 seconds left. I'd better be smart with it.
How'd you do?
Grenade! I cracked an enemy shield.
Dropped 5K on 4-3. Like, holy.
Maybe
Shattered an enemy shield. I cracked an enemy shield. Recharging my shield. Cracked an enemy shield. A whole squad fell for me. Already inside the ring. Now they'll have recharging shields.
Devin.
What up, bro?
Look.
I'm recording, by the way, so yeah.
Oh, my fault.
No, you can talk. I'm just saying I'm recording. Like 3 videos?
Yeah.
Nice, bro. Good shit.
Well,
up shop.
I recorded myself, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I just have them on the back end. So I'm gonna make my girls read it as well and see which one's not.
An enemy shield. Took care of that one.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Cracked an enemy shield. Whole squad down. Jump right in position. Half down, have to go. Shattered an enemy shield. Recharging my shields. Shattered an enemy shield.
Like, damn, what is your problem? Why did you
Whole
repeat?
squad fell for me.
Dude's a madman.
Shield. Recharging shields. Took care of that one. Cracked an enemy shield.
Bro's lost in the
Whole squad
sauce.
down, and they left gifts. Enemy shield. Enemy kill. Took care of that. Activating drone strike. Cracked an enemy shield. Recharging shields. Down, and they left. Tossing jump drive. Better get moving. The ring's closing in a minute. Until the ring closes. Better not leave anything behind. Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Taking fire. Attention. Replicator incoming. Recharging shield. Recharging my shields. Enemy shield. Not me. Tossing a grenade, move! Whole squad down, and they left gifts. Taking fire. Cracked an enemy shield. Tossing an arc star. Recharging my shield.
Damn, look at these bots.
Plenty of time to find something valuable.
I thought I didn't see him. Yeah, you thought, buddy.
Give
Jeez.
us like 10, 100 damage.
How old are you, bro? I played 4-3.